Well, hey there, folks. Welcome back to Middleburgh here in Farming Simulator 22. Yep, pulling out the grinder. Tell you why. While we grind some corn, tell you what's going on and what I intend to do. So, since the last time I recorded this series, there's been a couple mods come out that I really want to use. So, that's what I'm going to do. Got a few things that I want to do here. So I need some cash. And I do have $208,000. So that is a good start, but I need some more. So we're going to go ahead and grind up the rest of this corn. And get that over into the steel. And I've done something else. I was up on top of the hill and I pulled out the old pocket chainsaw and kind of had at it. I cut down a whole bunch more trees, so we're gonna get those drug down too. But I also found another tractor that I want to add to the fleet, so I'm going to pick that up. It actually has more horsepower. It is a Ford, and we'll take a look at that here in just a bit. But I think that may actually help with pulling these trees down the hill, so I want to pick that up. I may get rid of that one, the New Holland there. I'm not sure. It only has 100 horsepower, or actually maybe 90 something. Let me see here real quick. 95. So anything that it could do, this little Ford here could do. So I don't know. We'll see. We may keep it. We may sell it. But let me get this thing folded up here. So I went ahead and ground out the corn. That's not a whole lot. Only 8,000 and some change. But it'll get a good start on the steel operation. So let me get that backed in there. I'm just going to leave this tractor hooked up to the grinder. So I'm a big fan of Mr. Silly P. And hopefully I can use his name in a video. Huge fan. Love his videos. And I've been watching his series on the Western Wilds. And it's given me some ideas. Now, I'm not going to copy him. But it's more about the way he goes about things. He is like really got the productions going on that map. So it inspired me to add some production myself. I know we have the steel here. But one of the mods that came out recently has a sawmill, and it can use wood chips, and it makes pellets. So I don't know, can't remember what the name of that mod is right offhand, but I believe it's by Cookie Cat. Let's see if it shows here in the productions here. It is no, it doesn't. Let's see here. I think it is down here at the end. Where is it? Yeah, the packing facility. I think that is something like that, packing facility mod or something. But it has got a really cool productions in there. And when I found out that it uses wood chips, kind of just, why didn't this come out sooner? Because I had sold all those wood chips. It had been really useful to be able to have used them in that new production. But I went ahead and cut down some more trees. We'll get those down to the chipper and we'll start over. I have put a few trees in the chipper. I think I'm up to about 65,000 liters in wood chips right now. So I do have a bit. And the other thing, I am going to work on the time scale. I have been adjusting it just a little bit here and there because I am finding the 5x speed to be a little fast for one-day seasons. So first things first, let's go ahead and buy that tractor. I have plenty of money. And that is not what I need to go to. Now, I have not used this tractor. I hope it works out a little better. I think it is a medium tractor. Yeah, there it is. Another Ford. Now, it does have, like I said, 190 horsepower. And I think we'll just stay with this. Let's go with some wider tires on that one. No fenders. What's our pipe options? Oh yeah, we're going with a straight pipe there. $20,800. All right, so that should have showed up at the dealership. Yep, there we go. Oh, that sounds sweet. Hang on a second, let's fire that up again. Even got the little turbo whine going. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Interior. Wow, this is a really well done mod. I like this. What's it sound like when I give it some throttle? Not too loud. Pretty nice. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. So I have $187,000 left. And because of the inspiration of Mr. Silly Pete and his production activities, so you see there's these two lots right here across from the shop. Now, both of these lots are vacant other than just a few little trees on both of these lots and some bushes. They are vacant. And if we take a look at the map, so we're right here, and both of these lots can be purchased. 175,000, 176,000. So what I intend to do is I'm going to buy one of them for now, and then I'm going to put that production facility on there. Now I'm not going to do it just yet, but I am going to do that hopefully tomorrow. If we can get some output on the steel, which as a matter of fact, I do need to turn that on, I believe. Oh, it is on. Okay, so it is already on. We have corn and water in there, and so we already have a little whiskey left over from the last time, and wood. We have 61,000 liters of wood chips. So I do need to get some more wood pulled down the hill. We'll get that into the chipper, and then hopefully in the morning I can get some whiskey sold, and we'll have a nice little amount back in the bank account, and we can go ahead and buy the piece of land and install the factory or the sawmill. Now that sawmill is I think about $60,000. So between that and the land, that's a pretty big chunk. It wouldn't leave me with much left, so that's why I wanted to wait until tomorrow. So that's the plan. I do want to do that. I think that'll be really neat. It'll be a neat use for the wood chips. I don't well, I don't enjoy the logging aspect of this game a whole lot, and especially with these hardwood type trees, they are very difficult to log. So it is a little bit cheaty what I'm doing as far as pulling the trees down the hill, but that's what I'm doing. I'm enjoying it, and that's what matters. So we're going to do that. We're going to get the wood chips flowing again, and then we're going to use those over there at that sawmill, and then we'll make some pellets out of it, and then we can sell that. So I think that'll be a little bit more interesting, and hopefully a little bit more profitable than just selling the wood chips by the trailer load. So that is the plan going forward. Now, it doesn't really change my direction on this playthrough. It just kind of added something, and it's all thanks to some of the mods that have recently come out. So very, very exciting. Hopefully that gives me some reason to continue doing a little bit of logging. All right, we are almost back here to the house, and I'm going to go ahead and hook up. We're going to give this tractor a test here. We'll go ahead and hook up to the winch and see what it can do. Like I said, it does have a little bit more horsepower. 190. I tell you, I'm really enjoying this playthrough, and this style of the video. I have the HUD up. I'm not really hiding any activities. Some of the stuff I do on my roleplay series, you try to make it more like a movie, more like a story, and so there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that goes on, and it is more difficult trying to present it in a more movie-like fashion. But I'm really enjoying this. This is really relaxed for me to create this content. So hopefully you guys are still enjoying it. Why can't I not get the rope on there? Or the winch cable? Huh. Maybe I need to be a little bit closer. The winch is on. There we go. Alright, fingers crossed. Now you do see I have that tree cut down. A couple down there. And I think there's a few back down this way. Let's see. Yeah, you see there. Down that way there's some cut. All back there. I've just kind of been like a tornado coming through here and knocking these trees down. I kind of did it preemptively. I maybe should not have done that. But I did. Well, that's can't say that is a huge improvement. Tell you what, I'm going to change the gear shifting in. I know a few of you had mentioned that the gear shifting was probably a large part of the issue I was having. So let's see if I can do some manual gear shifting here and maybe get a little bit better results. Well, we're not moving super fast. I do think driving through the plowed field here is probably affecting traction a bit. If you guys are not aware of that, the field state does affect traction. If I get over here on the grass, I'll probably get a little bit more traction. Should be able to move a little quicker, maybe. But it is pulling it. I mean, that's a whole tree. I didn't have to cut it into the pieces. It's working. Not super great, but it is a huge tree I am dragging down here. So would a tractor be able to do that in real life? It may be doubtful. That's a huge tree. Probably it wouldn't. So I guess it is working out really well. Hopefully this thing doesn't pass me on the downhill slope here. I better keep moving. Keep moving. We got a little ways to go there. While I'm thinking about it, oh, I just hit something. Got hung up on that tree over there. How do you go in reverse? Oh, I can't. I don't have that set up. Oh, man. All right, let me switch back to automatic gear shift in here. Yeah, I just killed the engine. Yank it off that tree. Nope, it's not going to happen. I'm going to have to trim a limb here. And I don't know which one is hung up on it. Probably that one there. Alright, let's see if that'll work. Actually, go ahead and grab onto it then. Oh, what happened? Ah, the winch disconnects when you cut the tree. I forgot about that. Well, it's trying to. That's not working. What a mess. What a mess. I really wish there was a way that these trees could be incorporated and have a little bit better dynamics on handling. I mean, I guess it is kind of realistic because they would be a pain to handle in real life, but it does make it quite difficult when you're trying to use them in the game here. Yeah, I hit the wrong button there. We're going to go ahead and winch up these trees. Get them a little closer here. And I've been thinking too, is I do want to plant this field in grass. And I know that dragging the tree through a grass field is probably going to tear it up. But I don't know if I want to go to that level of realism or just continue to drag down this field. So I'm not sure yet. I hadn't decided. If I do something different, I will have to take an alternate path or somehow get them down here a different way. So I'm still tossing that about. Not real sure what I want to do there. Alright, we got them disconnected. And we'll go ahead and throw these in there. Very good. So that's working out okay. Not great, but it is working okay. Definitely more power in this tractor, which the nice thing about that is it should be able to pull some of our fieldwork equipment a little better. All right, let's run down here and let's grab one more tree. And see what this thing can do here. We'll grab this one here. That is up here on the top of the hill. Now, the unfortunate part about doing this is, God, I can't reverse. I don't like that. I need to set up a keybind, I guess, to change directions. I believe it is. Yeah, so the unfortunate part is having to get rid of these stumps, which at least the tree begone grinder, which worked fantastic. I may have to just go ahead and purchase one, or maybe lease it again. I don't know. I know I am not being graceful with this with this stuff. We'll go back to a manual clutch there, or a manual gearbox. Hopefully we don't get hung up on these stumps. Come on, tractor. I know you got more than that. Come on. There you go. Get a little momentum. Well, I may have to cut this tree here. It's taking a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and chop it. Chop it in half. I'd rather run down there quickly than in 2 trips than have to just go super slow in 1 trip. All right, let's give that a shot. See what happens. Oh. Forget about the winch disconnecting. You know, the other thing I'm thinking about, I wonder, I'm dragging these trees. I wonder if I put the winch down, pulled the tree up to the winch, and then lifted the winch to get the front of the tree out from digging in the... Oh boy. Oh boy. Not what I was trying to do. Let's see what I had. Nope. Let's just disconnect there. We'll try this again. Got a little comic relief here, folks. And I have to change this gearbox again. Alright, let's try this one more time. See what happens. Get it a little bit close there. Not too close, and let's pick up on it. Ah, that actually raised it up off the ground. I wonder if that will make it pull a little bit easier. I wonder if the game is smart enough to pick up on that dynamic of the tree dragging in the ground. Because that, whoa, we are flying down the hill. That may be the ticket, folks. That may be the ticket. I'm not sure, but it may be. All right. Let's try one more. We'll get up here and hook to a big tree and see if using that technique on the winch makes any difference. Alright, so we got one of these here. I think this one will work out just perfect. Get around here where I can see what I'm doing. Drop the winch down. Whoa, now that one's... Oh, wow. That is interesting. Huh. That's... Oh, the winch was down. No, it wasn't. Let's try this one over here. I'm wondering if it's picking up both of those trees as one. Oh, it pulled that one out. Alright, let's get the winch down. Pick it up. It is not able to do it. Not enough traction. Well, I'm gonna have to cut these for sure. All right. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to spend the rest of this evening. I want to go ahead and try and drag some of these trees down. And then we will bring you back in first thing in the morning and see just how much I've got accomplished. And maybe we have some cash. We can get some more things done. Well, you guys missed about 10 minutes of me talking to myself without recording. What a doofus I am. So, I had to catch you guys up on what's going on. So, if you notice, got a new trailer. I sold that little blue trailer that I had. Made 4,800 bucks, I think, back on it. This trailer here is actually the A2 Studios trailer. And I have added the pallet auto load specialization to it. Oh, we need to take the straps off. So, a little bit of an upgrade on the trailer. This one's a little bit longer. Should be able to handle a few more pallets than that little blue trailer. But the nice thing about it is that it is able to be towed by the truck. So we don't have to use a tractor to tow it. So I took all of that down. I actually towed the blue trailer down to the shop with a little Ford I just unloaded and sold the trailer. Took the truck down there, hooked up to the trailer, and decided to just haul that tractor back. So here we are. We're back at the farm. I said a lot of cool stuff and I can't remember everything. But we'll move on. So you see, we got some more whiskey. So one of the things I did mention on the way back up is I do enjoy you guys sharing some of the ways that you have chosen to play the games. Specifically, some of you have shared how you haul your whiskey. Some of you at night. Some have chose to do it in the cover of darkness. So that is all really cool. Please keep those comments coming. I do enjoy reading them. As a matter of fact, I read everybody's comments. I don't always get to reply, but I do try to as much as I can. But definitely keep the comments coming. Let's see here. What are we looking at? We're going to look at the production for whiskey and 580. So there are no barrels waiting. So you see we have 8 barrels on this. Might could get 2 more on there. So that's a little bit more than that other trailer could handle. But the nice thing about this is we can use the truck. So that is going to speed up the deliveries very much. So let's real quick before we take off. Let's see, what am I looking at here? We are trying to find where we can get the best price. Raz's ribeyes, man, he must go through a lot of it and can pay a good price. So what I'm going to do, let's just go ahead and send this fella down here. I'm going to let him help me. Let's go 50. I don't want him going too crazy fast and I end up wrecking. So while he's doing that, let's go ahead and buy that piece of land. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually hop over here. Let's see. Let's hop over to the shop here. And I just want to go over and just take a little look at the 2 parcels. Let's see which one I want to get. Now you do notice I do have the time down on 1. And that is because this day, this March day, is going to be very, very busy. And I'm not going to fit it all in to this episode. It's going to be broken up into 2, at least 3 episodes on this one day. We got a lot to do. Because if we take a look at the map, we don't have anything growing in fields 5, 7, and this one I cut in over by the house. Field 6 is growing with the barley, I think it is. Yeah, I think it was barley. So looking at the calendar, I do want to plant some corn. That is going to come in April. But I do want to go ahead and plant the grass in the field beside the house. And we're going to plant something else. I'm not real sure yet. But it may be oats. Maybe for some future horses. I don't know. Haven't decided. But first things first. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take a look at this land. I'm going to zoom out here. So this parcel here, they're both really close in price. Both really close in size too. I'll tell you what, let me look at something here. There's actually going to be two industries I want to put down here. We'll wait and talk about the other one in a future episode. But the first one we're going to do is the sawmill. There we go. So that's this here. So as you can see, it fits very well on either property, and I have plenty of space left to do other things as well. So I think what I'm going to do, that one on the left seems to have maybe a little bit more space. So let's buy that one. I like the shape of it too. And we're going to buy. So did we just sell some product? Yeah, it looks like he ran through the trigger there. We're going to buy this one right here, directly across from the shop. Yep, I think that is the one I want to go with. It is 76,000. The other one's 75, so almost $1,000 difference. So, all right, we're going to buy that. And then we are going to install our first production facility on this property. I'm going to tuck this right over here into the corner. Let's see. Actually, that might work. But you know what? I am not going to do that, because in case I end up buying both of these and combining them, let's just tuck this guy back here. I like that. There's a tree right there. We're going to just put it right about there. And I'll come back and do a little bit of landscaping there. So now we have our carpentry, which accepts wood chips. Let's go find our pickup truck. Yeah, he couldn't quite make the turn there. Let's go ahead and sell the rest of this whiskey here. There's 22,000. Back up a bit so we can get those other barrels in the trigger zone. This is a tight trigger here, right here in the corner. Alright, so bought the land, put in the production plant, and we're still back up to 87,000. Doing really good. So what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and take this truck back to the house. And go ahead and, matter of fact, let's just let a helper. Look at all of those olives out there. Where are we going? Where are we going? Yep, home. All right, we got him going to the house, and so, which I could use the truck to pull the wagon, but we'll go ahead and just use the New Holland for now. And one of the things that I do want to look at very, very soon is another trailer. I need some more capacity. I could get another one and hook behind this one. And real quick, while we're waiting, let's go ahead and take a look at the used equipment and see what we have in here today. Oh man, that would be fantastic. But I don't want to go with that big of equipment just yet. That's interesting. I do want to use slurry at some point. Huh. I want to think on that there. I want to think on that one. I may look into that because it already has the drag hose is already up. Man, that might be a good deal. I want to think about that. I may end up getting it. I have some time. So now we'll go ahead and take this down to the production facility and I get it dumped in. I do think that I can distribute the wood chips over to it. I've never done that before, but I do think that's an option. But for now, we're going to go ahead and just haul them. I think we'll stick with hauling for now, just to give me something else to do. So yeah, this tractor, I don't know. I bought it and it served a purpose, but now that we have the other one, I don't know that I need it. I don't know. This one may have to go. Well, all right, we're down here at the sawmill, and I think looks like the fuel is right there at the front. Now that little tree is right in the way. Yeah, there we go. So let's let that empty out. Yeah, that tree we're gonna have to get taken out. And I thought there was another tree back here. I don't know if I got the... Yeah, I may take that one out too. A little bit close to the building, and then I'll do a little bit of landscaping around, and I may end up just taking all of these little trees off of this. Yep, I think we'll clear it off, clear it out so that we can get ready for other things. So you see the wood chips are going into the sawmill facility. What does that do? Why can't I click it? Oh, that is where I could sell. Oh, so we can sell wood here. And here is the production of pellets, which uses wood chips. So let's activate that. So it uses, looks like 4. Wow, that's actually a pretty good ratio. 4 wood chips make 7 pellets. Very nice. All right, so we are going to head back to the house. And we're going to make a few loads. I'm going to set a, well, I don't have a core set up here, so I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to do a little bit of landscaping around there. And then we're going to have to think about getting some seeding done. So I need to get some seeds in the ground before the end of March. So at least by noon of this day, I need to be thinking about getting some seeds going in the ground because I have 2 fields to seed. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead between now and the next episode, make a few more loads of wood chips. We'll see if any whiskey pops in. I'll go ahead and get that sold, and then start looking for a seeder. I don't know what I can get with the horsepower that I have. It won't be a big seeder. It's going to be kind of small, I believe. So anyhow, we'll get something set up, and we'll be putting some seed in the ground next episode. We're still here in March. Got so much to do. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please be sure to click the thumbs up button. That is very, very important to keeping my content being presented to others by the algorithm that YouTube uses. If you are new to my channel or have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button today. It doesn't cost you a dime. And be sure to click that bell to be notified of all video content. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day.